All right, we're gonna talk about some EverRise here, and I've been kind of out of the loop for a little bit, just because I've kind of been away. I've been really busy with things in my life, and this weekend I got injured. Just a little, I guess, just a little context. I slipped and fell. I hurt my leg. I hit the back of my head. Was kind of out of commission for like 2 days. That was this weekend. But anyways, I'm okay. I'm fine. My leg's bruised up. My knee hurts like crazy, but I'm okay. EverRise, what was it like? Since February 10th. Okay, so earlier last month, EverRise was hacked. And we didn't talk about this. I didn't talk about it. I should have talked about it. I didn't talk about it just because I didn't have all the information to talk about it, about what was going on and everything. It was kind of a double whammy because you had Earnhub was hacked and then EverRise was hacked, but they were two different hacks not related to each other. And if you want to know all about the Earnhub hack and all that stuff, Crypto Moonboy is a good friend of mine. He did a video regarding that. He did a couple videos, I believe, regarding that. So you can go ahead and watch that. I'll leave a link down below to the video that I'm talking about, so you guys can watch that video on Earnhub. But EverRise's hack, how can I put this? The amount that was taken were people's rewards, so they can't take the staked EverRise because those are on individual contracts. The hack took the rewards from the people that had their EverRise staked, and so they took the rewards, and the person that did the hack then immediately sold them for profit. So because of this, like immediately, the team at EverRise shut down the website to prevent anything else from happening as far as the hack goes, to prevent any other tokens from being stolen. And so they act quickly, swiftly, and they took care of the issue. They shut down the website. The website's still up. When I say shut down, they kind of froze the website, meaning you can't stake any EverRise, you can't withdraw any EverRise. Your EverRise is still there, it's still safe, but you can't do any of that. And the reason why we're talking about this is because EverRise is going to a version 3 now. So in order to talk about the version 3, we have to discuss the hack that led to them now going to a version 3. And the reason why this is different than, say, like Earnhub hack. Okay, so that's why we have to kind of discuss things here. So the hack was done through an exploit that was in the staking contracts and the website. The like I mentioned, the person who hacked it, they took the rewards from the holders of EverRise, and because they immediately sold it, the team behind EverRise was able to, or they are able to, give the rewards back to those who had their EverRise rewards stolen. But now, because of the exploit that was on the website and the exploit that was on the rewards contracts, or the reward system, they decided to upgrade the website, upgrade the token to add more security to the EverRise ecosystem, which I am all for. I'm 100% all for adding more security to our finances, right? Like I've been invested in EverRise since the beginning, and I will continue to be invested in them because that the team that's behind them, they are so good. They are so quick with the way that they handle this. That gives me faith that this team will not let us down with anything that they do regarding the EverRise ecosystem. Their marketing team has been pushing like crazy to get listed on new exchanges and to get new chains, which we need to talk about some of the new chains too. There's so much that I have not discussed on EverRise on the channel that I really should have. And again, I did not do it because I didn't have all the information. And I still don't have all the information because there's still so much going on. So what we're going to do And this is going to be a rather long video, and I apologize because we've already been talking for 5 minutes because I had to explain what happened with the hack when it came to EverRise that now prompted this version 3. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this blog post, and I'll leave a link for you guys so you can take a look at it yourself if you want some more clarification and all that stuff. This is a blog post that they put on the EverRise website regarding version 3. I'll leave a link below. Take a look at it yourself after we're done here. We're going to go ahead and switch the screen so we can read this together. All right. Introducing EverRise version 3. Multi-chain and utility NFT smart contract. Remember the NFT part. This is what I'm still confused on. And once I get a little bit more clarification or a breakdown on it, I'm going to reach out to the EverRise team to see if somebody can kind of work with me to give me a little bit of a breakdown on this. And they do have a video right there. You guys can watch that video. Maybe we'll watch it together in a different video or whatever, but let's go ahead and take a look at this. Since February 10th, we have been hard at work at securing the EverRise staking contracts and ensuring an exploit does not happen again in the future. We identified several solutions to fix the issue and have done a thorough risk assessment with all potential options. Rather than release a short-term patch to the staking pool, we are embracing this opportunity to release groundbreaking changes that we are extremely excited about. EverRise version 3 is a protocol upgrade to combine a multi-chain token and utility NFT contract with the same contract address. We are currently finalizing the new contracts to send our audit partners, and we plan to begin the migration process in March on a date to be determined. Upgrades to EverRise smart contract. Hold on, let me backtrack here just really quick. So what they're going to be I'm having a stroke. What they're going to be doing, and they'll probably say this down below. What they're going to be doing is they're going to be airdropping the version 3 tokens to all the holders. You won't have to migrate like you did EverRise version 1 to version 2 if you did that migration. If you didn't do that migration and you jumped in on EverRise version 2, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But the upgrade to version 3 will happen automatically, and they will give us the new contract address for the NFTs and for the version 3 tokens. So just be aware there are a lot of scammers out there, a lot of bot scammers. They will try to take advantage of this situation, especially if you're in the EverRise Telegram. Do not respond to anybody who sends you a message saying, hey, I'm from the EverRise team and, I'm here to help or whatever. They are not there to help you. The EverRise team will never DM you first. Okay, I just want to point that out there. They have it on their names in Telegram and all that stuff. They will never send you a direct DM on Twitter. They will not send you a direct DM on Telegram or on Discord. I don't work with the EverRise team. I'm not part of the EverRise team. I'm just letting you know because I get those scam messages too, and I just report and ignore. So I highly suggest you pay attention and be aware that people will and are trying to scam you, okay? Anyways, upgrades to EverRise smart contract. There are some significant security upgrades to the EverRise version 3 smart contract and staking protocol. The improvements will bring more visibility to each holder with regards to their staking contracts while providing multiple security measures. With improved staking protocol, Rise tokens will never leave your wallet while staked. Instead, the tokens will be locked for however long you decide to stake for. This way, the stake token value will remain visible within your wallet. I really, really like that. I like the system that they had, okay, because they did make some improvements to the staking system to allow you to see your value of your tokens that are staked, as well as the reward value and the basically total value of your tokens. I did like that system. I do, however, prefer to see the tokens in my wallet because I know that a lot of people, they get kind of weary whenever they stake something and it gets taken out of your wallet. So say, for example, and we're using this as an example just because it's a good example, right? So if you're on, say, crypto.com and you're staking Ethereum, it doesn't leave your wallet. It's still in your wallet and it still shows, but it's locked into kind of a different section of your crypto.com wallet, and it'll show up in staked tokens or whatever, but it's still in your wallet. It doesn't get taken out of your wallet. It doesn't get moved anywhere else. Same thing if you're, for example, staking Algorand on Coinbase, right? Algorand, the way that they have it is the staking platform. You hold the EverRise you hold the Algorand, and you accumulate more Algorand every single day. So the way that that's handled, and the way that it's handled on crypto.com, it never truly leaves your wallet. And more so the fact, or the way that Algorand is handled, where you don't have to do anything, just hold the tokens and you accumulate more tokens every single day. I think it's a small amount, it's 4% APY. Used to be 6%, it's 4% now, but whatever, it's fine, it's not a big deal. But it never leaves your wallet. You can sell the Algorand, you can do whatever you want with it. So personally, I prefer it that way, which is kind of how EverRise was in the beginning. But that was more reflectionary as opposed to actually staking it. So that's where it comes into a little bit of a difference. Because, again, I mean, a reflectionary token, the reason why they're getting away from reflectionary tokens is because typically reflectionary tokens don't get listed on exchanges. And the reason why is because they have such a high volume of tokens within the hundreds of trillions of tokens, and it diminishes the value of that said coin, of that said token. So when EverRise did their consolidation on version 2 and went to a staking platform, I love that. The only downside to EverRise's staking is that it was volume based, and it still is volume based. That will always be my criticism with EverRise, is that it's volume based. It's not based on a true APY. I prefer a true APY. Now, while volume-based staking can be a good thing, it's not if there's not a lot of trading volume going on. And the problem here with EverRise is that if everybody's staking their tokens, they're not trading their tokens. So there's no volume going on. And because there's no volume going on, we're not seeing a whole bunch of rewards for staking your tokens. EverRise team, if you're paying attention, please find a way to go into a proper normal staking program where we accumulate an APY, or maybe give us an option. An option would be nice. I don't know. Figure something out. It's just my suggestion, my criticism. I'm an EverRise holder. I'm a riser 100%. Although riser sounds like a Viagra slogan or something. But anyways, I'm gonna just be honest with it and tell it how it is. That's how I feel. I would prefer an actual APY, option for staking. Maybe not as much as the staking contracts that you have with the volume, because you're staking it for like a year if you choose to stake it for a year, and if you want it to be higher on that, a higher percentage on that, then that's fine. But give us the option to just have it in a regular staking pool where we just hold the token and we accumulate an APY on it, whether that's 6 to 10%, whatever they want to do. I don't know. But I digress. That was kind of a bit of a tangent there, and I apologize. Back to this article. Oh, this is going to be a long one. Additionally, the version 3 contract allows for creation of time locks for your Rise tokens and utility NFTs. During the time lock period, the tokens cannot be moved or transferred. However, an alternate wallet address can be assigned when the time lock is created to access and unlock the tokens early. After seeing the recent exploit with OpenSea from signature approvals, we are implementing a feature that will allow you to revoke all approvals related to the Rise token and EverRise NFTs in a single transaction. I don't have any water here, and I really need some water. If a DEX or NFT marketplace experiences an exploit, holders will be able to immediately revoke the approval to all platforms. The EverRise version 3 contract also includes an auto timeout feature that Rise holders can leverage for their Rise token or EverRise NFT approvals. After a user-defined amount of time between 1 hour and 7 years... What? What? Sorry, I had to get some water there because, man. All right. Any outstanding approvals are revoked, and any future token interactions will need to be approved again. This feature will only apply to new approvals and can be turned off. Any approvals already granted will need to be manually revoked. Users can choose to use this on a case-by-case basis by turning the feature on or off before making any approvals. This is a measure we are taking to help users protect themselves from ice phishing attacks in the DeFi space. The governance process with EverOwn will be altered with the move to the version 3 contract. Rise will be vote escrowed with the governance votes coming from staked Rise weighted based on the length of the stake. This aligns with giving more power to those committed to the project long term, and a significant step in further decentralization. And a significant step in further decentralizing the EverRise protocol. We will be blocking the ability to send Rise tokens to the EverRise contract address, which will be the same across Ethereum, BNB, or across ETH, BNB, Matic, FTM, and Avalanche. Altogether, these improvements are key to EverRise having one of the most secure smart contracts in the DeFi space. Staking contracts will be on-chain utility NFTs that we are calling EverRise NFT stakes. The staking process is now greatly optimized to reduce gas fees when creating a new stake. Perfect. The EverRise NFT stakes will have unique serial numbers per chain and be held directly in your wallet. Nice. As mentioned before, they are going to be giving us a contract address for the NFTs as well as version 3 tokens. So please be aware of that. And if you're not, join the Telegram and follow them on Twitter and stuff like that, so you know when all of that is dropping. The EverRise NFT stakes are OpenSea among other NFT marketplaces compatible, which means they can be bought and sold or transferred to others. If the NFT moves, the staked Rise moves with it. Keep that in mind. So if you give somebody your NFT, the Rise that is staked with that NFT is going to go with it. These NFT transactions will have a royalty fee featuring tokenomics to return value to the token. The EverRise NFT stakes will also be bridgeable. There will be a fee charged based on the size of the stake. After bridging to the target chain and paying the fee, the EverRise NFT stake will begin earning rewards on the target chain. A portion of the fees collected from the NFT bridging tax will also be used to burn Rise tokens on either a monthly or quarterly basis. The fees for bridging an EverRise NFT stake will be paid in unstaked Rise tokens. The fee is paid in Rise from the source chain and then bridged by the protocol to be distributed to those already staked on the target chain to compensate them for their stake being diluted. If the holder does not have unstaked Rise on the source chain, they will need to purchase tokens from the market. Upon completion of the staking duration, the NFT stake will allow you to claim a reward NFT, and NFT stake will continue to earn rewards at the same weight. Unstaking will destroy the NFT and unlock the corresponding Rise tokens. Okay. I need to find out, and probably prompt another video once I do find out. I need to find out that, or what happens after the staking contract is up. So say, for example, you stake it for 1 month, right? So now you have an NFT that is linked with those EverRise tokens that you have staked. After that 1 month is up, does the NFT still get destroyed when you unstake the tokens? I need to find that out. I need to ask those questions. I have not been in their Telegram discussions these past 10 days or whatever. I have not been on their Twitter spaces to be able to ask these questions. I'm probably going to end up DMing someone on the team to ask for further clarification, so that way I have more understanding. Because I personally, I like to have as much information as I can, so I know what's going on with whatever is going on. Another new feature being introduced is the ability to increase the staking period while the stake is still in progress. If you decide to stake longer, you do not need to wait until the end of the current period, but the countdown will restart. It will be possible to stake for 24 or 36 months in addition to between 1 and 12 months. Wow. Okay. That is a commitment. That's like asking EverRise to marry you. That is a commitment. I mean, look. I'm in it for the long run. I am. But even I have some limits. I mean, don't get me wrong. I currently have some EverRise that is being staked for 12 months. And that contract would have been up in November. But yeah, 2 to 3 years. I don't know. I don't know, because here's the thing, right? So there's no guarantee to be like, oh yeah, so we're not going to do any more version upgrades. Like, there's not going to be a version 4, right? Like, I don't see anything to prevent that from happening. So I don't know. I really don't know. Anyways, I'm digressing again. Updates to the EverStake platform. Along with the changes to the EverRise contract and staking protocol, we are making 2 changes to the EverStake platform itself. You will now be able to see the stakes for a single wallet across all chains at once. That's very nice. Withdraw rewards across multiple stakes on the same chain at once. Very nice. All right, so finishing the process, we are making big changes with EverRise version 3. We do not take transitioning to a new smart contract lightly and are only doing another migration because of the level of improvement we are able to make to the protocol. The development team is currently putting the finishing touches on the smart contracts. Once completed, we will submit the upgraded version 3 contract and staking contracts to our audit partners in preparation for a full transition to version 3 sometime in March. The migration process to version 3 will be slightly different than the migration to version 2. Here are the key things you need to know. New staking contracts will be created as EverRise NFT stakes with Rise version 3 tokens to mirror the current staking contracts. All EverRise NFT stakes will be airdropped to current stakers. A snapshot of all rewards not withdrawn before the staking pool exploit will be used to refill all rewards lost to the exploit with tokens owned by EverRise. Rise holders with unstaked tokens will be able to use EverMigrate to upgrade their tokens. At some point during the migration process, we will close EverMigrate from moving from version 2 to version 3 and airdrop all version 3 tokens to all holders still holding version 2. We are not disclosing when this will occur to mitigate against airdrop scams. As we get closer to beginning to the migration process, we will release more details. For us here at EverRise, we are committed to security and innovation in the DeFi space. As we all know, DeFi is still incredibly early. We are constantly pushing boundaries and will continue to do so. The ingenuity of the development team we have here at EverRise speaks for itself. We hope that you all are excited about EverRise version 3 as we are. That is a lot to take in. I know. I am sorry. That is so much to take in. I even said this in Telegram. I'm just confused. It's so much to take in all at once. It's very overwhelming. Okay, so I urge you guys, reach out in Telegram and Twitter and all of that. Reach out to the EverRise team for clarification. Don't be afraid to ask questions, right? Because I will be asking questions. I want to know what's going to happen with my tokens that are already staked. I want to know what's how is it going to work? I understand that it's going to be airdrop, but Is it automatically going to be staked again when the airdrop happens? Do I have to stake the NFTs? How does that work? Because currently I have 3 staking contracts with EverRise. One of them was already up, but I couldn't end the contract because the website's locked up. I can't do anything with it as of this video. So I have unstaked EverRise. I have EverRise rewards that I haven't claimed. So there's a lot of questions that I have, and you bet your ass I'm gonna ask these questions and get clarification. And as soon as I get all this clarification, I will be doing a follow-up video on this. Again, there's a lot to take in. A lot has happened in these past couple days, or more than a couple days, almost 2 weeks now. And I apologize for not keeping up with this, but that's on me, not on you. Thank you so much for watching the video today. I appreciate it. Long one. I'm sorry. It happens sometimes. A lot of information to take in. I'll leave this for you guys to go ahead and read over so you can get the understanding. Also, watch their video. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are new. See you guys next time. Everybody, happy rising. I'm telling you, it sounds like a Viagra commercial.